Hey folks, Mark Ottobury here, owner and founder of Enterprise Fitness. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 ways to stay motivated during a comp prep. So point number 1, get a coach. Now, this might seem very obvious and potentially I am biased because I own a personal training studio with some fantastic coaches, but regardless, if you do want to succeed and stay motivated during a comp prep, I think having a coach, having someone in your corner is absolutely priceless. It's also not just priceless. I mean, working with athletes from a variety of different disciplines, everyone has people in their corner, regardless of whether it's the McLaren F1 race team or a professional boxer. There are people in athletes' corners. So comp prep is no different. You really need to put someone in your corner because a coach, a good coach, an excellent coach, can keep you motivated, keep you on track, make sure you're doing all the things that you need to be doing. If you're having a bad day, they're going to bring you up. If you're having a great day and you're feeling, over enthusiastic and maybe you can get away with that apple pie, they're probably going to slap you back down into reality. A coach is absolutely priceless, and that's why it is point number 1. Weekly skin fold testing. Weekly skin fold testing is going to keep you on track. It's going to be an accurate assessment of where you're at and where you need to be. Now, people will say that you can't test body fat from skin folds, excuse me. However, all right, now you can get in many debates about is skin fold accurate, who does it, the variables, all this kind of things, but it is a measurement, and it's a measurement that we can use. And as long as you're using the Harlequin calipers, not plastic calipers, you can get a range. And the way we like to use it here at Enterprise Fitness is with a 12-site skin fold test. So when we do the skin folds, let's say, for example, you are going to get a total sum. So let's say, in this case, the total sum of skin folds is 200. Now, let's say you diet really hard, you work out, 2 weeks later, that skin fold, the total sum, let's say, is 180. So you've lost 20 points of skin fold. Now, provided that the person who's doing it is the same and they don't change their method, is a very accurate way to assess the small changes in body composition, particularly when you're doing the 12-sided test. You can measure the legs, you can measure the stomach, you can see where individually the body fat is coming off from, and you can get very, very motivated and inspired to say, all right, well, if we keep on this plan in a couple of weeks, I'm going to hit X result. Also, consequently, if you don't stick on the plan, you can very clearly see the increases of body fat and where the first sites are to go up. And again, if you look at the face measures non-essential body fat. So often when people, do the wrong things with their diet, eat a little bit too much, choose the wrong foods, this will be the first place where body fat starts to go up that we see on the skin fold. So skin folds is a great test. Does it give you the most accurate measurement of body fat? Well, maybe if you're any good, like me, it does give you a very good accurate measurement of body fat. But if you really want the most accurate measurement of body fat, you pay $200 and go to a flotation tank. But you're not going to do that every week, so it's really quite unfeasible to think that way. So skin folds, I think, is quintessential to anyone's comp prep. Point number 3, create a routine. So motivation, I say, is overrated. Education is where it's at. And sometimes you really just need to form habits, because when you are competing, no doubt you are going to get a little bit emotional, some days more than others, and you want to go off track. And to relate it back to, business or financial investing, what is it, Warren Buffett, who says, until you learn to manage your emotions, you will never learn to manage money. If we take the same principles and we apply that to our physiques, if you never learn to manage your emotions, you're going to eat whatever it is in front of you. So certainly by creating a routine, it's going to keep you on plan, keep your emotions at bay. And to create that plan, to start that plan from going forward, that is a plan that you can continue without motivation, one of my recommendations is to set frequent alarms in your phone. So here are your meal times. Let's say you're going to eat every 2 or 3 hours, whenever it is, but actually plan the times of day when you're going to eat. And if it's different according to some days, the night before, set those reminders, set those alarms, plan out your day. So you're not at the whims of emotionally, whether you feel like doing something or not, but it's actually, here it is, plan of attack. We have a routine. It's set in stone. It's scheduled into our calendars, and this is how it's going to be. And don't rely on your motivation. Don't rely on your emotions, because they do fluctuate on good days and bad days to get you through. Next up, we have mix up where you train. So what I've observed with the competitors that come through the doors of Enterprise Fitness, it works very, very well. So many of our competitors, they'll do a couple of days a week here at Enterprise Fitness, but then they're training at another gym as well. So we take care of their comp prep. They might train with us first 2 or 3 days a week here, and then they might do another 2 or 3 days a week at another gym. And when they come into the studio here, it's refreshed because this is a different place. And I imagine when they go train at another gym, they feel again a fresh air. It's always constantly new. There's novelty in it as well. So I think taking that as a lesson, when you do go to other gyms, it's almost like a break, a mental break. And especially when there's different people at the gym, you can always bring out the best in you. So if you're having a struggling day or your comp prep's going a little bit flatline, try a different gym. Try a different gym to train at. And I think it can reinvigorate your focus. And finally, meet other people who are doing it. Now, this can be a double-edged sword for some people because some people meet other people and go, oh, well, I'll never be as good as them. Whereas other people, they meet people and it's like, wow, that person is so encouraging. And that was just the thing I needed to push forward. So I would encourage that, you want to meet other people who are doing it because ultimately you will meet. I mean, there are dickheads and assholes in everything in life, but ultimately there are some really, really good people out there. And if you can connect with those people when you do have the rough days, they are going to motivate you and push you through. We've got a great community here at Enterprise Fitness, and I know that if any of our competitors are having kind of a slump or a dull day, there's always someone here that picks them up of that slump lickety-split to get them back on track and training very, very hard and doing all the right things that are going to ultimately lead to their success. I hope you have enjoyed these 5 top tips to staying motivated over this comp season. If this is the first time meeting us here, my name is Mark Otobri, owner and founder of Enterprise Fitness. Make sure you like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and subscribe to our epic channel on YouTube. And also, if you are looking at competing, reach out to us. The email is info@enterprisefitness.com or connect with us on all things social. So until next time, train hard, eat well, and supplement smart.